What's up guys, my name is Fuzdax and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Pokemon Leaf Green Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. Now we are continuing on our way through Mount Moon. Just to let you know, I did go back and do a little bit of grinding just to get 2 new encounters from last episode up to scratch, and we will cover off what's happened with them shortly. Now for those who were sharp-eyed, noticed that I'm the other side of this trainer, is because I actually forgot where. Well, actually, I took one step too far and got caught in a battle with her, and honestly, it was very heartbreaking to a point. I almost lost a couple of mons, and I wish I was recording it. It was just to a point where it was too late in the recording. But she had a slacking, and that was a scary thought because it didn't have truant, and slacking has the same base stat total as Kyogre and Groudon, so it's practically a legendary, which is why it has truant, which makes it more manageable. However, we managed to get through, no casualties, which was mainly down to Vaporeon coming through and tanking some of the hits, because the moves it knew were basically not affecting Raincloud at all. However, speaking of Raincloud, we are going to do hopefully a quick recap. I know I always say quick recap and it takes about 20 minutes, but we're going to try and get through this as quickly as possible. As you can see, everybody's to level 14. Raincloud did get that extra experience from fighting the slacking, mainly because it had to tank everything, so it did gain a couple of extra levels, but that's fine. What we'll do is we'll just hold back from losing Raincloud unless absolutely necessary. So starting off, we have Reptar the Larvitar. It's a normal type with an impish nature. Rockin' Shedskin, for its ability, has Frustration, Sludge, Vine Whip and Icy Wind. I did notice that there was someone in the comments who was very sad that I wasn't using Reptar so much, just mainly so I could then keep the Frustration at its highest possible strength, whilst trying to still level up Reptar. Hopefully we can actually learn some of the TMs that we've got. Maybe I'll get rid of Frustration, which will then sort of edge me to use Reptar a bit more, but we'll check that out in a moment. But we're going to continue with the recap first, so then we go on to our starter, Joltflare, the Ice Psychic Ho-Oh with a relaxed nature, has the Limber ability, so we don't have to worry about getting paralyzed, and is rocking out with the moveset of Feather Dance, Mud Slap, Absorb and Pursuit. Next we have Twinkle, our water type Clefable with a timid nature. Now I have been saying this is going to be beneficial to our special stat on Twinkle, but it's actually timid is actually a stat that raises speed and lowers attack. So although it is just going to make it that our special attack is higher, that wasn't really in question anyway, but we do have a slightly faster than normal Clefable. And also going through with its ability, apparently in Gen 3 it only has one, and when we actually caught it, it had its hidden ability, and I can't give it its hidden ability back. So unfortunately, instead of having Keen Eye, which just stopped getting any accuracy losses, we now have Sandveil permanently, which ups evasion in Sandstorm. So now instead of having something that's generally overall useful to something that's now situational, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it, and whatever comes. She's rocking Bite, Smell and Sword, Spiderweb and Thunder Punch. Now going into our 2 newest members, we have Deep Six, the Huntail, Lonely Nature, which is, if I remember correctly, is up attack and lowers defense. Now I know that Huntail is usually a very strong attacker, so the fact that we have an attack boosting nature is also pretty good. But we've also got Drought, which is going to help out with our fire typing. We just need to somehow get a fire type move on it. Hopefully we can. But at the moment it is rocking out with Refresh, Endure, Revenge, and Shadow Punch, and I actually do have it holding the black belt, so that Revenge will get a little bit boosted going through. And also, just going back quickly, Twinkle is holding the magnet to power up that Thunder Punch. Next is Quackers, the Magby, with the timid nature as well, so again increasing our speed. Holding the Deep Sea Tooth, just to raise up its special attack just a little bit more. It has shell armor, so it can't be critted, so that's always good. It did learn Confusion when we were going through and leveling it up. I think it learned it last level, so it wasn't too new, but it did come in handy because Psychic is still slightly broken in this generation. And then it has Howl, Swagger, and Fire Spin. So, and then last but not least, we have Raincloud, basically saviour of the Let's Play. I think if Raincloud wasn't around, we probably would have got wrecked. However, Raincloud is the flying water type Vaporeon with a naughty nature. Has huge power to make sure that its attack and special attack basically are unparalleled, and it has Bite, Thief, Silver Wind, and Steel Wing. Right, that still took forever and a day, but that's because, you know, explanations needed to be made. So as I said last time, what we're going to try and do is try and avoid as many of the trainers as we can. We're going to try and fight just the ones that are necessary, and just go through and see what we can. Now I know that we have to fight Team Rocket in here, so we're just going to go through as quickly as we can. Stab Frustration from Reptar and a crit. That Gligar was never standing a chance. So we're gonna go down here and we're gonna get to our next. I swear there's like secret items in places. Probably need the item finder. It's the one way that they made sure that you use that item instead of making everything very easy just to click around and just spam the A button. Pretty sure there's some items up there, but we'll find out at some other point. Now technically we can skip that grunt. We don't have to fight him, but we probably will, just to get him out of the way. But we found TM47, which is now Thundershock, and actually we're going to do a quick delve into the bag and see if we can find if Reptar can learn any of our TMs. So we got Vine Whip. You already know Vine Whip. Jolflay, Twinkle, and Deep Six. No, not. I mean, actually. Yeah, we're gonna teach Deep Six Vine Whip. Just gonna get rid of Safi move, Q the user. Ooh, actually, no, we're not. We're gonna get rid of Endure. Let's check. Water Gun. It can learn Water Gun. And I don't think we actually have a water type move on the team, so that might be handy. And it can't learn Thundershock. However, Quackers can. So I think what we're gonna do, just to appease the masses, I'm always one for the people, is I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Should I teach Reptar Water Gun? Mainly because, as much as it does pay me, Larvitar and its entire evolutionary line are a really good set of Pokemon. It's just that frustration with it being stabbed and everything, it wipes people out. So I'm hesitant to do it, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys. If you think that we should teach Larvitar Water Gun, then I will. But that is unless it learns anything in this episode that will make it better. I have a feeling that it's not really using many different ones that Team Rocket would normally do. It's a bunch of bugs. Little sludge. I'm gonna pretend that I knew that it had disable and and just yeah. Okay, so that is an awful move to have on a Pyco. And we beat Swimmer Wellington. So, you are good. Again, I feel since Team Rocket are invading Mountain, it was a necessary one to avoid, even though we could completely avoid it, no matter what. You know, it's just one of those things. Right. Now, do you turn around? Because if you do, we're going to quickly heal up. Nope, he's just stuck in one spot. Cool. We'll come back and fight them if we need to. It's just these episodes get a bit long. We don't really achieve much in some of them, and you know, people get frustrated. I get frustrated. You know, it's just one of those things where you don't want to be stuck doing nothing the entire episode. You know, we just want to try and get through. How can I go? Bust out that you're gonna make me bust it out. Threatening Pokemon. Found an Ultra Ball. There we go. That's pretty cool. Make things a bit easier for us. I swear they are. It's just one of these things. I'm going to be like everywhere. I swear there's an item here. However, I do know that there are a couple of hidden items. You know, we found that nugget just sitting on the rock that was there. I've known now it's there since forever and a day. It's just one of those things where you just like, what's this random rock doing here? And you just click on it. It's like, oh, okay. But apparently it's not in the cards for these rock formations, so we just leave it. Pokeball, so that's cool. I suppose that makes up for the one that we wasted on Deep Six. But my low take would be. But I suppose, you know, I'm quite happy with Deep Six. It's a cool Pokemon. You don't see it very often in Let's Plays, so I'm actually kind of glad to have such a diverse team. I mean, obviously the Ho-Oh is bit of a sore thumb when it comes to it. You know, the elephant in the room. You know, we've got all these diverse Pokemon, and then all of a sudden there's just a Ho-Oh. Hopefully we don't have to fight this electric. Trying to avoid as many of these. It's because Larvitar is so stuntless. Right, let's see what this Black Belt boosted Revenge Gate. I could have waited for him to turn around, but like I said, Team Rocket is one of the whole points of being up here in Mount Moon, so we may as well actually just take him on. Forgot to heal up Reptar. So we're gonna go to Deep 6. Might be assigned to actually that's going to be assigned for the switch to Twinkle. It's got crap on it. Even though the sun is up, super effective move on it. I'm not a mother. So let's try and throw the punch. So I'm taking it. Luke was either flying type or water type. And it's super effective with this Thunder Punch. Luke is still a bulky little mountain, so that was going to take a while. That was going to take a couple of hits anyway. Reptar wants to learn Uproar, which, as far as I'm aware, is a normal type move. And there we go. Didn't have to waste the TM. We got another normal move to replace Frustration, and now we can actually go and try and get Reptar's liking of us up. Not just going to do anything because Uproar is based, it just has its own type of thing, but we no longer have to try and keep it mad at us to get the best out of the moves. And then with Jigglypuff, nah, we'll stay in. We'll just go through it. I'm sort of tempted to bring out Quackers just to make sure that we take advantage of the sun, but it's because it's a baby Pokemon, it's just one of those ones where you don't want to risk it. And I did look up when Quackers is due to evolve, and I thought it was going to be 20 or 25. Nope, it is level 30. So we are going to have a Magby for quite some time. But we are about halfway there, so that shouldn't be too much. It's just that awkward thing of having a baby Pokemon in your squad until level 30. And I forgot we have the running shoes. I'm going to be searching as much as we now got rid of that move, then we need to make it hate us, and I now want to just reach out because it's so slow. Right. So yeah, we are going to actually swap out Reptar for Deep 6. We're also going to heal Reptar just to make sure that it can survive if it's needed to come in. I think I bought a couple of repels for so we can actually just get up here without any worry. So Christine, I've seen loads of babies on trainers around here. It must be like an instant swap for what they were. The only thing I can think of is like a Rattata. Because of the trainers that have been using it. But yeah, I've seen loads of trainers having bay leaves. Absolutely crazy. But luckily they seem to have all these moves that turn them into normal types, and then a fighting type move that wrecks them. And a whale man. No, what's in? Just this. Renge coming in strong. The problem is, Deep Six does have refresh. Unfortunately, he's asleep, so it doesn't matter. Actually, we did buy. Actually, let's go and use Astonish. We'll switch out to Reptile. See, those reeds. Come on, Reptile, buddy. No, you're not my biggest fan, but there we go. Get that kill from probably 1 HP. Christine was defeated. Now then, this is one special one I know, because that is normally Moonstone. And I always pick it up because by this time I've always got a Nidorino or a Nidorina, because Nido King and Queen are some of my favourite Gen 1 Pokemon. So obviously you want to try and get a fully evolved mon as soon as possible, and those two just absolutely stomp. I mean, they're not great in Misty's gym, but for the rest of them, you know, they hold their own. Right, let's wake up Deep Six. And we'll do, since we got healthcare. Hey, stop! I found these fossils, they're both mine. So you think? Strongman Donna. Checks out. What is it with like these keen people having legendaries? Chocolate. I don't know what. The super effective against us because we are fire type. You know, I think we're just gonna rely on. Oh no, Rain Cloud's a flying type. It's gonna do a lot of damage as well. I didn't think about that. Although I think if we outspeed, we shouldn't get tackled. No, there we go. Rain Cloud won't get back with that crit, so that's good. Articuno down. Deep Six must learn Bubble Beam. I would like one of my water type Pokemon to learn a water type move. That would be good. Yep, I'm gonna switch up. Bring in Joffrey, and then we'll probably take on the last one with Quackers. To see. What is it with this strong man's Pokemon knowing moves that just get stronger over time? And Lugia. But I was going to switch out. Not now. With an Articuno and a Lugia. Didn't get the accuracy drop. Well, he's definitely making us earn this fossil. I think we might actually just switch over. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to rely on it, but Rain Cloud would easily do more damage. But Lugia is a Pokemon, so I knew we were going to have trouble. I had a feeling that it was going to be relying on Rain Cloud. He's now just soaring ahead, so again, just going to have to not use Rain Cloud when it comes down to it. Yeah. Try and hold back from using Strong Runner. Okay, I share. We'd each take a fossil, no being greedy. Now normally I would ask which one would you prefer, but it literally does not matter. Because the Pokemon that are inside the fossils have been randomized. So we're just going to take the Dome Fossil. Because out of the two, Dome Fossil is definitely my favourite. Oh, there we go. The Moonstone that was in the wall was now just in a random item pack. And we are out. We are out on Route 4. Now, these guys generally do... These guys normally teach Mega Punch and Mega Kick. So let's see what they are going through now. Kick goes with brutal ferocity, packed with devastating power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach it to your Pokemon. Oh. Now here's the thing. We don't actually know if it's Mega Kick. switch it to... Oh wait a minute, maybe we can find out. So if we just click Muslim Brick. Oh, okay. So you teach... You don't know. Magic. Think Edwards. Nah, Cherry Berry. Punch of roaring ferocity, packed with devastating power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? So, we have Brick, which is actually a really good move to have. And Block, which is... I mean, for making sure the Pokemon don't run, it's a good move. However... definitely going to go with teaching Brick to someone, because that is a good move. Who do we want to learn Brick? Deep 6, I think. Everybody else doesn't. I mean... wasting time now. So we're actually sorry for the horrendous noise of the speeder button. But Rain Cloud is actually going to get it, because we've got 2 dark type moves on Rain Cloud and we don't really need them. Both because they're the same power. Now, Thief has come in handy to get us an extra item when we knew that a Mon had it. However, it is, you know, it's only useful if it has an item. And since it's all randomized, we don't know. Whereas Bite, with the ability to flinch, we're going to get rid of Thief and switch it for Brick. A very physical Vaporeon. Right, so we are now out of Melbourne. We don't need to do anything more. See, now I'm remembering where they are. And Bite. Bite is such a bad move. Unless you got a Pokémon, but then... So, we can catch a new Mon, but we're not going to in this episode because it has been going for quite some time. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to head over here into Cerulean City. We're going to heal up. And then next episode, we're going to start by going back and catching a Pokemon on Route 4. And then we're going to see what Cerulean City has to offer us. Heal up. Right then guys, so with that, let's just quickly give it a save. Great stuff. With that being said though guys, I want to thank you for coming on this one. I think this is a bit of a longer journey, but we weren't going to waste another entire episode stuck in Mount Moon. So with this, at least we're out of there now. So we know what we're going to be doing next time. And we'll just take it from there. If you like what you've seen, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and make sure that the notification bell is on so you don't miss out on any of the following adventure. With that being said though guys, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!